Hello and welcome back. And here's our save screen. Okay, let's see what Chapter 2 has in store for us. Oh wow. Drax's soldiers bought the local equipment? That never happens. Okay, we'll head south. Oh dear. Well, this sounds mandatory. Okay, I'm gonna need another torch. We've seen a cave before, so we know those things are pretty dark in this game. Okay, let's take a look around. Yeah, I found out what the Seeker Eye does. It's basically the gem from Ultima. Okay. And of course, there are monsters here. Drax just sorta hires monsters as his rear guard. And leaves us to clean up the mess. Oh well, let's see what's in this little spot. Yep. Oh hey, a spell trainer. Yep, we're going to have to play Reversey with this guy. Or Othello, if you prefer. Well, let's see how this goes. So that went about as well as I had expected. However, you don't have to win, you just have to play him. And you really want the new spells. Okay, I want the new attack spells. Waste is a drain spell, and Psycho confuses enemies, and I don't know why it costs 0 MP. Maybe it has a really low success rate or something. Well, time to reconfigure the spells and hope for the best when I go after the GAR Master. Strange though, I don't see a Detox 2 anywhere here. Well, maybe it's somewhere else. There are probably a whole bunch of spell trainers wandering around. I'll try to be faster about it next time, but there's a whole lot of replacements to do. I guess it comes with starting a new chapter. You don't need to see all of these. Okay, now we're ready to go in. As soon as we save. There's no telling what's going to be in there. Yep, just like last time. You don't strictly need torches, but it's probably a good idea to use them. Okay, imps. If imps cast sleep on your entire party, then terrible things will happen. And they can also cast cure. Ooh, that's equipment, and I'm going to have to stop to figure out what that does. Because it has very low the Sun Wand has very low attack power. So it might have some other magical effect. I'm going to be experimenting with it some more.
What be this foul odor? Be the smell of human flesh? Ah, it must be dinner time.
Oh, you don't even get boss music. You don't take damage from weapons. Oh, that works. That did not work at all. Okay, so this isn't really a problem. Hooray! I think that's a bit too much fanfare for this boss. I'll take all the experience you'll give me, though. Well, we killed him, so that's the end of that. Oh, never mind. Chainmail is our equipment already. Yeah, I run into a lot of encounters in this video. Basically, I recorded about 35 minutes of video, and after cutting out the game of Othello and all the random encounters, we're down to 21. Not because encounters are long, there were just a lot. We are. Yes, now we have an inn.
I hate to bring this subject up, but it looks like somebody's been in my purse.
Why is everybody looking at me?
Nobody's accusing you, Giles.
Say what? I think it's pretty obvious who the thief around here is.
Prove it, slimebait.
Proof? Who needs it? I just don't trust you. For all we know, you might be working for Drax.
Hold your tongue, Marcus. You're way out of line.
Well, pardon me, your royalness, but I ain't big-hearted enough to let this thief rob me blind.
That's it. I've had enough. I should have known better than to team up with a bunch of losers. When you face Drax the next time, you're just gonna have to do it without me.
Giles, wait.
Sorry, Highness. I'm history.
Giles!
Marcus, what's your deal? Yeah, basically until you beat the GAR Master, if you want to go to an inn, you have to sail back to Nigel. Also, I'm beginning to doubt that any accent in this game is real, including Logan's. For all I know, Logan's voice actor might actually be from the West Country and talk like Long John Silver in real life. But the fact that we've lost a party member is pretty distressing. Giles is really strong. Well, time to sell off my junk. Yeah, this game does wandering monsters somewhat more differently than most, because The monsters are actually wandering objects on the map, they're just invisible until you run into them. So you can actually stand still and get hit by a random encounter. Oh, more of these guys. Oh hey, this is new. Those guys are pretty nasty. They cast attack up on themselves. I don't have time for this. Okay, time for me to tell you how poison works in this game. Poison does not do gradual HP damage. Rather, if you remain poisoned for a certain number of turns, 5 or 6, your HP automatically drops to 0. So what imps do is they sleep your whole party, then they cast poison on your whole party, and then they keep on casting sleep to ensure that your party can't wake up. And when you can't wake up, you can't do anything about your poison, so you're guaranteed to die. Sleep does not have guaranteed success, but if everyone gets slept, you might as well just wait to die and restart the encounter. Yeah, it doesn't automatically kick you back to the last save. It's a bit more merciful than East that way. So after eating 2 deaths from the imps, I did manage to clear them all out. And get a pretty hefty chunk of story experience. Yeah, I can see why these guards would be afraid of imps. Even if they did have good equipment. I have not. Yeah, because there were imps along with the GAR Master before. Oh, it's not just the sleep you need to worry about. Well, we got a full restore from beating all of those imps. Hello. You have a different sprite. Yes, we have. Yeah, the thing about the Calm spell is that if you'll notice, the last people who used Calm were bosses, which means the Calm spell could work against other bosses, which could potentially make later combats pretty interesting. Because you may need to make decisions on whether a Calm would hurt you or your enemies more. We're not going to be heading west quite yet, because there was some stuff north of here that showed up in the Seeker Eye that I want to check out. No, no, no. I do like generally how retreating works, because you can generally get away from monsters pretty easily. So the only way for you to not be able to escape from a monster encounter is if you were actually physically cornered on the map. Oh, hey there, guy. Another spell trainer, and no need to play strange games. Thank you! Ah, there's Cure 2. And some buff spells. Someone is going to be getting Warp, though. I don't know exactly what it does, but, well, I didn't know exactly what it did, but it seemed like being able to instantly escape a dungeon might be a good thing to have. Okay, here we are. And here we go. And if I ever need more Seeker Eyes, I can probably sail back to Farlane and pick some up. Oh boy. This looked pretty intimidating, actually. I don't know what that's for. You know what? I'll take my chances in the tower. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, gremlins are not that strong. Sometimes they'll even just escape in the middle of battle, and sometimes when they escape, they come back with some restored hit points. But they're pretty weak, and the first group you kill drops a Light Blade, which is a decent weapon, actually. So, let's check out if there's anything we can grab here. There are a lot of encounters. But not much treasure aside from monster gold. Wrong stairs. This is one of those jerk towers, isn't it? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to just throw Darm Tower into this game, too. Good lord. When do herbs become obsolete in this game? Oh, locked door. Well, maybe Daniel will have something to say. Okay, so Warp 1, anyway, kicks you back to the last town you visited. There was a similar spell in Phantasy Star 2. You bet it is! Well, there was something up there, some kind of slab. Well, not much that we can do about it. Well, we found the sage anyway. Okay, let's see what we can find. Ah, there's the town. Here's all the random encounters you can eat. Yeah, that's what the Light Blade does. It makes me not worry about imps. And the armor trolls aren't hugely resistant to physical attacks anyway. Wow. The non-boss version of a boss so quickly. We just did his dungeon 10 minutes ago. He gives the same amount of gold. I don't care about you. Well, let's see if there's new equipment here. Yep. Our equipment became obsolete already. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with that. I won't put you through it. You know what? I'm just gonna call it quits for now. I'll do some grinding, and I'll be back next time on Dragon Slayer: The Legend of Heroes. Be seeing you then. Goodbye.